Hayden Panettiere was born in Palisades, New York, and her life in front of a camera began before she could even walk. By 11 months old, she was already starring in commercials, and by the time she was a child, she was pulling at heartstrings on daytime soap operas like Guiding Light, where her character's battle with leukemia actually helped raise real-world national awareness for the disease. She became Hollywood's favorite sweet, all-American girl. She voiced Princess in Pixar's A Bug's Life when she was just a kid, starred alongside Denzel Washington in Disney's football classic Remember the Titans at age 10, and led skater hearts in Disney's Ice Princess. To the public, she was a bubbly, flawless ray of sunshine. But behind the scenes, the machine was already chewing her up. In 2006, life changed overnight. At just 16 years old, Hayden landed the role of Claire Bennett, the indestructible cheerleader with miraculous healing powers, in NBC's sci-fi phenomenon Heroes. Suddenly, she wasn't just a child actor. She was a global sex symbol and a household name facing massive, overwhelming public exposure. When she experienced her first wave of paparazzi tracking her down, she later admitted it wasn't glamorous, it was sheer terror. But the dark truth went much deeper than fame. Hayden later bravely revealed that her introduction to drugs happened when she was only 15 years old. Someone on her own team handed her what they called happy pills before a red carpet event, claiming it would keep her peppy and energetic for interviews. She was just a teenager, completely unaware that she was being handed a ticket to a lifetime addiction. As her career soared, leading into Scream 4 and the country music drama Nashville, she used her professional work to mask a dependency that was quietly spinning out of control. The heaviest chapter of her life unfolded behind closed doors following the birth of her daughter, Kaya, in 2014, whom she shared with heavyweight boxing champion Vladimir Klitschko. Struck by severe, debilitating postpartum depression, Hayden felt a profound emotional numbness. She wasn't sleeping, her relationship was crumbling, and her body was failing her under the weight of heavy alcohol and opioid abuse. She later confessed she was literally drowning, checking herself into her first treatment center while still filming Nashville. In 2018, in what she called the hardest decision of her entire life, she made the agonizing choice to relinquish full custody, sending her daughter to live abroad with her father so she could try to save her own life. Her body was shutting down. She suffered severe jaundice and was warned by doctors that her liver was failing. Just as Hayden fought her way back to the light, got sober, and began rebuilding her life, tragedy struck her family in 2023. Her beloved younger brother, actor Jansen Panettiere, suddenly passed away at just 28 years old from a heart condition. The loss shattered her, casting a heavy shadow over her final years. And then, the final heartbreaking chapter unfolded. At just 36 years old, emergency services rushed to a home in South Carolina after an acquaintance found her unresponsive. Despite frantic efforts to revive her, she was pronounced dead at the scene.
Hayden Panettiere has died at just 36 years old in Greenville, South Carolina, and after a reported call to police shortly before her death, investigators are now looking into the case. Her representative confirmed the heartbreaking news, calling Hayden an incredible light and a force of nature who brought love and joy to millions. Hayden was just 36 years old, only days away from her 37th birthday. She rose to fame as Claire Bennett in Heroes, later starring as Juliette Barnes in Nashville, earning 2 Golden Globe nominations, and also appeared in the Scream franchise as Kirby Reed. She leaves behind her 11-year-old daughter, Kaya. Earlier this year, Hayden released her memoir, This Is Me, A Reckoning, where she spoke openly about addiction, postpartum depression, domestic abuse, and recovery. Her younger brother, Jansen, died in 2023 at just 28. Reports say police responded to an unresponsive woman in Greenville, South Carolina, and an investigation is ongoing. Her death is especially heartbreaking because she was only 36. And right now, further details surrounding her death, including the cause, have not been released. Fans are now flooding social media with tributes and remembering the actress's decades-long career. Hayden Panettiere was just 36 years old. Rest in peace, Hayden.
More about the death of actress Hayden Panettiere. Initially, it was reported she was alone with her boyfriend in an upscale apartment building when she had an apparent overdose and went into cardiac arrest. But we've obtained the police report that reveals there was someone with them when first responders arrived. Jim Murray tells us who it is.
We're learning disturbing new details about the tragic death of Hayden Panettiere. The just-released police incident report says a first responder was shown a bag of medications that Hayden is currently on. The list has been blacked out by cops, but it lists 9 separate drugs. The report also says 2 men were present when Hayden died. They were identified as Hayden's 37-year-old boyfriend, Brian Hickerson, and his brother, Zach, who's a preacher at a church he founded in South Carolina.
I pray that you would anoint them and that they would prick the hearts of your servants.
The police officer who responded says, I observed Zach to be very emotional while EMS were working on Hayden. Brian did not become emotional until EMS declared her officially deceased. Brian Hickerson served 45 days in jail for punching Hayden in the face in 2021. Despite what Hayden admitted was a toxic relationship, published reports said they had secretly rekindled their romance. They were staying together at an Airbnb, a spacious one-bedroom loft similar to this one in a luxury apartment complex in Greenville. Hayden was reportedly told it would be bad for sales if it was known she was still with Hickerson while she was promoting her book about her turbulent life. This was the extraordinary scene when Hayden and Hickerson were caught in a melee outside a hotel on Sunset Strip. It began inside a nearby bar, and she can be heard warning Hickerson he could end up back in jail.
Brian, jail!
In an interview with Tamron Hall in May, Hayden remained strangely silent while her friend Casey Kitchen spoke about Hickerson.
It wasn't just physical, it was manipulative. The psychological abuse that she was enduring. And he seemed very charming at first.
In fact, when Hayden appeared on the show, they were already back together. Hickerson was spotted with Hayden at Los Angeles International Airport in March when she had been struggling to get around on crutches. She explained that she was suffering from excruciating back pain.
Just had some pinched nerves in my lower back.
Did the pain drive her to use the same kind of powerful painkillers she was once addicted to? Meanwhile, former boxer Vladimir Klitschko, father of Hayden's 11-year-old daughter, posted a touching tribute to Hayden. Nothing will erase the times we shared or the place she had in our lives. To our daughter Kaya, I will always speak of her mother with respect and make sure she remembers the person she was.